Apparently not her.
Who the fuck is Zoe?
No. Zona.
Her name is Zona.
Arizona.
Zona.
Why is he trying to reconnect? It's connected.
There we go.
Oh, here we are.
There we are.
We all in.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, leave that running.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
Introduce ourselves. Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on right quick. Hold on right quick.
So I am Tiny Confirmation, the owner of Fresh Starts and Learns to Coaching. This is my partner, Zoe Garrett, and together we are XM Chicks.
Oh,
Today we have this for our special guest, my good friend Theodore Trainor, and our friend Joe.
Yo, in the house.
Introduce yourself, fellas.
What? Oh, they know.
Introduce yourself.
They know.
All right.
I'm Teddy P. Joe Davis, a.k.a. Mr. Diesel.
Amen.
This is like the daily prescription show where me and Joe have our own show on Facebook. You know what, dude? You're always really better at the introduction to me.
Okay. I'm trying to get this right here and there quick.
He's downloading.
I'm about to be right with y'all. I'm about to be right with you. I'm about to be right with you.
This is like Joe Diesel and Teddy P Uncut.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Oh, shit.
I put Uncut.
Feedback.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn around.
We got questions that we want you guys to get
Nancy.
into.
Hey, Nancy! Hello!
So if you guys don't know, go to their page. It's called XM Chicks, and they talk about like some wild stuff, mostly women's stuff. So I don't know how this is gonna go there.
Don't get sensitive.
We're at number.
I'm almost with you.
Mika said that too, Joe. I'll be right with you.
I'll be right with you.
Joe's coming.
Here I come. Here we go.
But he knows like all the stuff off the top of his head, like our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's quick with it.
All right, here we go.
I can't even wait. Are you booted up now, Joe?
All right, here I come.
There he goes.
All right,
there we go.
Kind of turn to just a little bit right there. And let me slide. Thank you. All right, so I'm in the house. Look at her just a little bit more. Right.
Tyra said Joe looked like he's selling pie.
All right. So, okay. You wrong for that. Okay, so let's do the introduction one more time.
Let's redo it.
Let's go ahead and start over. Let's just do it again.
Just rewind and do it again.
Yeah. She said, really?
Say with some bass in your voice.
This is estrogen, not testosterone.
Okay.
We had a video for it. Anyway, I am John Confirmation, and this is my partner, Zoe Garrett. Together we are XM Chicks.
Okay.
Today our special guests are
Joe Davis, a.k.a. Mr. Diesel, and I got my partner here, a.k.a. Theodore Trainor, a.k.a. Teddy P, and we're the co-hosts of the Prescription Daily Dose Show. So basically tonight, 2 shows are merging together just to have fun. So that's where we at. All right, here we go.
Shows, some comedy. I'm gonna say some shit tonight.
We uncut tonight. We uncut.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too hard.
Teddy gonna handle my part on this. he enough by himself. So Teddy gonna handle my part. All right.
Hold on now.
Amen.
Let me talk to him.
All right.
My daughter. I know. And she knows that. She used to never call.
So what's the main topic here?
Yeah, what's going on?
What are we here for?
Talk to me.
Tonight we're talking about how to not get played in dating.
How to not get played as
Yeah.
That's a loaded question.
You gotta know it.
Okay, I'm gonna set you up. The main reason why you get played with a man or woman is because you're thirsty as fuck.
There ain't no way for me to get out of here.
No.
Dang.
Yeah, I'll set it. Yeah.
got real.
It just got real.
Number one, the thirsty.
Okay.
If you want something thirsty, then you can see the red flags. You can see the writing on the wall.
Okay.
You think that one on a man into you. You already have your dress ran out. You already picked out your cancer. And all they want is to dick or some pussy.
Okay.
Okay.
We uncut, y'all.
Yeah, Brother Johnny, I'm sorry. I'll be at church Sunday, man. Like, I'll put 20% in this Sunday. Just for this.
It's true. Go
From a women's point of view or man's point of view, because don't think we can't. We get played
No,
too.
I said whether you're a man or a woman. The reason why is because you're so thirsty, because you want what you want, and you can't see what's real.
See, I thought she was gonna start clapping.
No.
Let me tell you
What's gonna happen?
I don't care. I do like this.
Okay.
What do you think? That's
Well,
that's loaded.
well, you know, of course, you know, I'm happy to be married. You know, before I did get married, you know,
You see how I do
most,
disclaimer?
I gotta put that out there. I gotta put that out there. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, sign here, sir.
So, now, you know, but the thing is, we all at one point in our life was single, male or female, correct?
Right.
You know, so, you know, I can't, you know, share, you know, at one time, you know, in my young buck days, I agree, you know, being a male, you know, hey, I was trying to see, you know, who can I get up with, you know, so I understand that to a certain degree, I really do. Ted? Now, hold up.
Yeah.
Let's reach over there. Let's reach over there and take the chain off, but
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
How about you play with dating? You ready? Don't lie.
Okay.
Okay?
Really?
How about this? Don't lie. Say what you're gonna do. Do it. And have a big pecker, and you'll be straight.
No.
Well,
There's your answer.
but when you lie, though, when you lie, you gotta use a lie to cover another lie.
Yeah, don't lie. Because that's how women orgies get caught up. Men get caught up in the body, the face.
Yeah.
Right.
They see
right.
something like, damn, that ass is okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then they think that you don't know what she's like, really.
And she crazy as fuck.
It's like if she's a 10 or 15, why are you single? First off, and don't give me the shit. I'm finding my career myself. Bitch, you find yourself about 20 years ago now. Stop playing.
Now,
you know who you are.
I have seen that where, you know, you get involved with somebody, everything is all cool, but when you hit that thing and then everything changed and then they went 0 to 100.
Yeah, they
right?
put that thing on.
I've seen it, you know, speak from a male point of view, I've seen the female just lose their mind. You know, I've seen it happen. What causes it? Hold up.
To be fair.
Okay.
I usually better the one that I'm like, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to that. I want to take it slow. I'm not picturing myself married to you, and I've been proposed to more times than I can count on my hand.
Okay.
So you just kept shooting people down? Because you know, on a video today, you know we're taking rings in and shit at the dealership for trades. So if you got any, you got
any diamond rings, we got you.
No, it was always like they were great guys and everything, but I literally am like, I want to travel, I want to do other things, I want to have fun, and they're like, okay, I dated you twice, we should get married now. I'm like, I'm having like heart palpitations, panic attacks, like I gotta go.
See, that scares women off.
But when you say dating, you dated twice, was that intimate twice or what?
Yeah, was it like a trip to McDonald's in the movies? Or was it like Carrabba's in the ass type of shit?
The Carrabba's.
Hey, look, buddy, look, I can say I'm married. Listen,
really?
If you see, it's gonna determine a lot. First off, on the date, let me start over real quick. Let me interrupt this whole shit.
Okay.
So, if you got one that's like cool, like, okay, I dated a girl once for 3 days. Hold on. You can come to the door. Hold on. Pizza guy's coming, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna see her jump up.
I think that if you, like, one time I was dating a girl and she went to the gas station. I said, hey, can you go to get me some cigarettes? We were down in Myrtle, right? Pulled in, because I was trying to get directions on my nav on how to get to where we was going to. She said, yeah, but if you don't mind, I'm going to call this dude to come down to Myrtle. I was like, okay, no problem. When she went in the gas station, I peeled the fuck out and went back to bed.
Right.
I don't know. I left her ass at the gas station.
So you already calculated. You didn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
after
wasn't
the fact.
praying. No, man. You're going to call who? Your friend? Cool. Let me go ahead and screech these tires on these 5 here.
Okay.
Smell
Okay.
that.
Right.
Like, you don't know. It's just people are funny. And that was like 2 weeks in. People can hide stuff for 30, 40 years.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't care how well you know. See, that's the problem. That's what you need to not get played in dating. Proof.
Yeah, yeah.
So before we have sex, let me go down there to the
almost,
STD place and make sure you're straight.
But it's almost
Like,
to the point.
Let me check your birth.
Well, I mean, brother, I don't have to because I'm married. But I'm saying,
Okay.
A man don't want.
Okay.
Because then you have this Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
It's true.
And me, I don't know if I come to. They used to give a check. That ain't hot.
It's
So check the receipts on the birth certificate, on the STD plan,
right.
check the credit.
You took words out my mouth.
yeah, definitely.
Especially today. You gotta start checking the credit.
Well, you know what? Credit, I don't know. If you can, I mean, my credit's good now, but I'm saying if it's not, then that doesn't mean you're a bad person, but it just means you're slow.
No,
you ain't pacing shit.
no. It depends on what age you are.
Or are you trying to see how responsible they are?
If you're 40 years old,
Uh-huh.
and you have a 400 credit score, I can't fuck with you. That means that you're not responsible at all.
I mean, you should have high standards.
No. Hell no.
Like, I know several people.
That's because they got played on how to date.
They got stuck in. They got married to somebody who was like, listen, we're going to have some fun now. And they just spent everything. And then it's like, all right, now that we have debt, I got to go.
And they came out with a new house debt and a new baby.
And my whole thing is, if you have debt and you just got a divorce, you don't need to be dating no one. Because you don't have shit to offer.
Right. Well, dating is, well,
I mean,
when it comes to
yeah.
credit, I do got to put this out there. When it comes to credit,
Thank you,
and when you get married, okay, that's the dating and marry someone that just got bad credit. If you didn't know, I'm telling y'all right now, if you didn't know, if you marrying that debt, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna turn around and put all that stuff on you. If you got a house and you had a house before you got in that relationship or marriage, and now you up stuff that's popped up because you done married this person.
Taxes, all that.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't tell you, I'm glad we're married, but now I got a $30,000 debt with taxes. Guess what? You're gonna help pay it.
Yeah, because you married. You said I do.
And student loan debt too.
Yep.
Because $7 million flat. $7 million flat. That is for how much?
Right.
She want her chips with dip. All right.
See, it's hard though with women and men because we're two different people. It's hard because y'all crazy as hell, and so are we. So it really. I think if you got chemistry with somebody, then it you know, not everything. You know, at first everything's cool. That's how the women get you.
Okay.
They have sex with you. They put it on. They put it on you 130%. So you don't forget about who they are. Yes, sir. Yeah, you won't forget them.
But where is the
I ain't lying.
But
no, so you're gonna go in your first time with somebody new and just give it a half-ass shot? You're gonna go in there like. You're gonna stand up.
You gonna stand up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like that when I'm 20 years old. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let me update you.
And the man started dating, I was 17. I didn't really know a whole lot about that, so I did the little stuff I did.
Right.
She said the little stuff I knew.
Okay.
I did the little stuff I knew how to do. You stayed in your lane.
Look, I'm gonna put a little sprinkle on it.
I did 3 years, of course, I learned a whole lot of tricks and things. So
But that come with experience. I mean, you know.
Tricks.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Tricks. That's how
She does tricks.
that's how I mean.
And he married up, didn't he? He got one that does tricks too. Well, hey, I'm in.
How the hell do you think I stayed married this long?
Right. But you know, think
See,
about
that's
it
the
though.
key. So, you know, another thing, people are so quick to dispose of a marriage nowadays, it makes me sick.
No, I don't believe in that.
That's what I'm saying. So the people that are married 30, 40 years, like, it takes a lot of work.
The only thing I don't understand is we have problems too.
Right.
We have bad issues in our marriage. We have to work through it.
But they're so quick to leave.
People just see us say, "Oh, yeah, I'm so cute. I'm on a marriage out there." Relationship goes. But you're not prepared to do the work to do it.
Right.
And to allow work to get this.
Yeah.
24-year marriage is not easy.
It's not. It's work. It requires work. But these young cats don't know. They don't know. They just want, and they want money. They want this. They want that. They want everything to be perfect. Shit is not perfect in any
But
relationship.
you can get money with your partner.
Right.
I tell my kids all the time.
With your what? No, what'd you say? With your what?
Kids.
With your partner.
Yes, I tell my kids. I said, look, I didn't marry him father just because I loved him. I married him because I felt he was somebody I could build with. I was 20, he was 22, and he wanted for that shit.
Right.
But I know that he was somebody that was ambitious and thought like me, and we could build life together.
You can build together. Right.
Right.
That's
So,
really
now,
ultimately who you
having
got.
that,
And you know that.
having that is now. I have been divorced. I'm happily married, 8 years married. You know.
Just had an anniversary.
Just had an anniversary. Amen. So, but I do want to say that, you know, you can't experience a marriage where one quit on you.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm talking about that's where the divorce come in, because you can't make somebody
No, you can't.
you can't, even though you see the future with this person, this is what I want to do, but they got their mind up, you know.
It's done, it's over. Yeah.
Right. You know, then what you do is pick up the pieces, and you pick up the pieces and try to, you know, put it together for yourself and move on.
No, you can't make somebody want to be with you. You can't. It don't matter how much you love them. Either they want to be in or not. Because being on a marriage is every day me and Sean out in love. Some days I can stand him. Some days he can't stand me. But we know how to work through it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the key, though.
Yeah,
But these people date now.
The last night,
What? What'd you say?
Last
Saturday night was good.
Did you just say Saturday night was good?
Saturday night.
The night of the show.
Yeah.
At your show.
Don't put me in the middle of the show.
We get to go to ride.
No.
Right.
Oh, God. If you guys are really 45 and come on my show, you'll figure it out.
That was funny.
God,
I enjoyed that night too. I really did.
Oh man, I went into freaking paint, man. I swore not so much, right? I cut that back a little.
You know what you did was super funny?
What?
That powder.
The powder? She was
She
scared to sit on my arm and put her legs between her eyes and
The girl didn't know what was going to happen.
She didn't know.
And
I
when
had
that
her on
dog
stage and I'm like, sit on my arm. She was like, what? I said, sit your ass down. She said, no. And then I had like this syringe, and I was like, you know, I said, after having a baby, this is what it's like asking for sex from your wife. And then I had a syringe filled with baby powder, and I popped it out. She was like, stuck.
That was fun.
Yeah, she
That
was
was fun.
stuck.
Something's wrong with Teddy.
Something wrong with me, man.
I agree,
It's
man.
funny.
It is tough in 2017. I'm 39. How old are you, Joe?
He didn't put me on the spot.
I put his ass together on that.
I'm 48. God bless you. 48.
Did you see him stop? He was like,
You know, yeah, like
he talks.
It don't matter, Joe.
I know it don't matter, but I still had to take a
24.
Look,
I was like, damn lies, too. I'll give you 40, though.
I'm 44.
I'll take 44. I'm 39.
Now, when I don't,
I'm 31.
okay,
You
she
look
look.
36.
Look,
No,
she like, yeah, I'm making sure I ain't up in this, but I mean, if I don't have my beard growed out, I get a little grazed and whatnot.
You say 0.5 years off.
But yeah, when I do, I get 5 to 8 years off. Yeah.
He said 5 to 8. I said 0.5. He got jumped up 8 years.
So
it's hard to
This is the one we was freaking. Not
Who's Sinead?
not saying anything. I'm going up.
she can read the comments.
Is there any comments on there? What are they talking about? Let's see.
Let
Let me check in.
Just tell me who's watching.
So you guys are all watching here. So can you guys leave some comments or something?
For our show.
Yeah, sure. That's what we had you
Hey,
here.
well, all right, y'all. So I like to let y'all know. First, it's a blessing for Teddy. Wait a minute, now, Teddy, you gotta pay attention now. Don't give a shout out. Look,
What?
this
I'm
my
helping.
part.
I'm helping.
Oh, he's saying hi. Okay.
Go ahead.
So he's doing the internet part. And it's kind of funny because usually I'm doing the internet
So
part.
it's good to take a break, don't it?
Okay. So I want to say that first I want to say thank you to the Excellent Chicks for letting us into your podcast. I really do appreciate this. Me and Teddy, we're actually the first live reality show on Facebook every morning at 9:30, and then on Sundays at 2 at a car dealership. Now, look, can I preach for a second? You can go to any car dealership in the United States. Matter of fact, I say in the world, and ask them, hey, do you have a reality show?
What happened?
Do you have a season? Do you have a season? We completed the season. So I want to share with y'all that our show is the Prescription Daily Dose Show. Okay? That is our show. I'm the host and co-host, Teddy P, and me, they call me Mr. Diesel. And what we try to do every morning, we try to give a positive word, tilt it up some more, Teddy, so you get more of us down instead of the roof. No. Tilt more that way. A little bit more. Yeah, but tilt it, kind of stand it up a little bit more. No, I said stand it.
Holy shit.
Look, I got this. Boo, 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 boo. I got this. So let's boo that, and then we're going to get it like this, because we want to get more body.
He said stand up.
Right. Okay. So get back to what I was saying. We're the first live reality show in the car business as far as car salesmen. All right. And the show is called the Prescription Daily Dose Show. Now, you can find us on Facebook. You can like our page, Karaoke Test Drive. Or you can type in on YouTube, Home of the Karaoke Test Drive. All of our karaoke's will pop up. And then you can, it's the same channel, but you can hit it 2 ways. Okay. You like that? You can hit it 2 ways. So, okay, so the prescription, you can type in on YouTube, the Prescription Daily Dose Show. And what happens is our season pops up. We're in season 2 now. Actually, today was episode 7. And it was truly a blessing to have my brother. We've been knowing each other for 10 years plus. And Teddy had his idea, but when the idea came together and I collaborated with my ideas, this thing turned into something that's beautiful. So I'm very thankful. You guys, please check us out. And Excellent Chicks, I want to say thank you for letting us be here. I really do appreciate this. Okay? So we try to give a positive word. We try to give some comedy. And we try to complement the word and the comedy with a song that what we're talking about. We never play the same song. We never do the same jokes. And we never do the same positive word. So I want to put that in there. And I want to thank y'all for letting us be here. Okay? Right.
I'm not done talking shit.
No, you can't. I was just putting the plug in for us, Teddy. That's all I was doing.
My man.
right.
I want to see some of your comments on there. Then.
What about y'all? What about? I'm sorry, Teddy. Let's let them get a plug in for us because they on our shows too.
Yeah, so we are going to be on their channel. So the moon going on Teddy's show.
Yeah.
You have to decide a time.
So she does the scheduling.
She was supposed to come the day of. We gave away the car. Was that the day? No, not the car. The something. Oh, we did the show.
Okay, the awards, right?
The season.
Okay, the season ended. Okay. Okay. All right.
So we'll have to come up with a time. We'll have to get together on that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. You guys have okay, so
so what are some of the
you just gotta tell her how she'll keep it PG.
Okay.
She has no comment. She has no comment.
Tell her we uncut. Tell her, type in there we're uncut. Oh, she hear us. We're uncut. So.
Now you know how lady talk.
Yeah,
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I just want to know how people think it's easy dating. I want to, because you can't tell anymore neither. I mean, I got so much shit that I can say because we see it every day. These women nowadays, one man hurts you, you're all quick to switch.
And they just,
I'm going to chicks now.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, one dude can mess one up that bad to where like they give up on the species altogether. Like men
so
all
what
together.
What would y'all
and then
say?
The next week you see them and they're like, but I like dudes again. I'm like, you're bi. And I'm like, no, I don't know what I am. I'm like, you're confused as shit. You can't date nobody like that.
What is happening though? What is happening for a female to hit that? But I mean,
That's it.
Okay.
No.
Do you have a comment?
Please help your girl out.
Something is happening with a female. Let's just be there. Something is happening with a female in their thought process. To feel like, they're not going to mess with a man again. So, what if you got to say that but what could be the possibilities of what they might be thinking?
Like, good question. That's
how you go around the block and do that.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Come on.
Okay, I think it's just that it's kind of like facing the evil that you know versus the evil that you don't. Oh,
look, we gotta come back to this. Look, she got saved. That's a good one. She said the bell saved her.
Start here messing with me. Pizza guy. So. No, we don't know that dude. Keep his ass outside. Don't come in here. No, sir. Yeah, no, I want to know how does that? Is it like something where like I knew I liked chicks for like my whole life, but I just wanted to like be married to a dude because that's the cliche and my family should expect it.
Well, usually they say
what's the issue?
Every woman I know personally, right, that I would be close enough to speak to, there is a trauma in her life.
Like what kind of trauma?
Like being raped, being molested as a kid, and like having your choice taken away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which I don't think doesn't happen.
We saying the possibilities. What if?
From the stories that I know and the experience that I've seen, but I've worked more in like the human trafficking realm, and people that have had repeated like you have no choice, you have no dignity, you have no honor, there is no kind of redemption for that. And it's their way of being like, I'm gonna take myself out of the game then.
Right.
And just
have
a chick sit on your face.
I guess.
I mean, that's the answer to it. I mean, like real talk, Joe. I know, Joe.
Oh, that's gotta get hot.
I mean,
gotta
like,
get hot.
All right. I mean.
So it's saying in a different way. It's saying it, but saying it in a different way. Saying it in a different way, but the same thing what Teddy is saying is just like, okay, how can I still be maybe sexually satisfied, but not with the opposite sex? I mean, I'm just saying.
Stuck.
I'm trying to get where.
Stuck.
You know, because I mean, you know what? Once and I'm speaking this as just as a man. I'm not simply saying I'm the most perfect person in the world, but any person that experienced the climax, right? You know.
You're so proper, dude. You know that? Well, you're my man. Like you are.
Okay, so any person that would experience the climax and especially if you're a virgin and you experience it, you know, and I would say to you in a good way or a bad way. So I guess that would affect what would be the outcome on your next one, what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? But once I ain't gonna lie, you know.
Here we go. I'm waiting for it. That's why I kept staring at it. I'm waiting on
this
it.
thing get deep. Can I get some boots or something?
I'm over here like, go ahead, buddy.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so, but as kids, right, before you actually, some people actually start dealing with a male or female, right, then some that may have,
go ahead.
some may have experimented on themselves. Okay.
Most females don't stay in their lanes. Flipping the script, they look for the comfort of loving touch that most men are scared of giving.
She must have just watched it. Did you watch the Gray movie?
And then she said it's all the same if the lights are off.
Oh, that's a damn lie.
That's a lie.
That's a damn lie.
Look. I ain't lying.
Tina, I don't know who you were, but thank you for the comment. But you all forever. It's all the same with the lights out. If I got a burn image in my mind, because I'm a dude and I can scan quick and burn downloads instant. And you shut the lights off, I can still see what the hell it was before the lights went off.
Which one of
That's the way.
No. Oh, no.
So I was trying to.
It's like when you go to sleep and you watch a horror movie and you think it's some dude cutting your throat open. Same thing, but different.
Right, same thing, but Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button, yeah, it's the same.
But different.
Oh, God, that lady was so pissed at me like that.
So.
This lady came up to us at a show and was like, and we were at an event, and she was like, look at my baby's 15. Doesn't she look 15? I was like, what the hell is that? I was
like 2 weeks, 3 weeks
yeah,
old.
the baby's like 2 or 3 weeks old, and she's like, my baby looks 15. I was like, what is he, like Benjamin Button or different? And she got pissed. Didn't so mad.
When Teddy did that, she bucked a U-turn
She
and
just
then
spun around with the baby and walked off.
she did.
I was weak.
Done.
Yeah.
It's man sitting here and wants to go to work.
I just want to figure out, like, what she said? I'm serious, when a male or female looks for someone of the same sex, they have a trauma in their life. Yeah. I mean, but then I'm not saying that, now, get this straight, now, really. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm totally not. I don't care. Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
You have people sit on your face, knock yourself out. It's fun. I get it. You know, like, hey, I'm ready. Like, I get it.
Right.
But you know, it's just like we wanted to know why that happens, because the dating game, there's so many ways to get played. There's not a way not to get played dating. There's not.
Right.
There's not. Not with social media. Not with how much lies people know.
What I don't understand is people that know someone else is in a serious relationship and they're like, you know what I'm like them.
Yeah, because they want to fuck it up.
Because the dream of what they see is happening in reality with someone else. Yes, effing it up. Yes, effing it up is going to happen. The end result, but they want to be in their mind a part of that imaginary dream. If that makes sense.
You know, and married people have to do that too. I have women that come up to my house and I'm sitting there and trying to talk to them. And you see my wife sitting there. Now she carries a gun and a knife, so.
She carry a gun and a knife. You like, go ahead, girl.
You can have it,
I mean, but what I'm saying is they'll look and see what we have, and they think that person will treat you the same way.
Right.
And I said, I remember him since I was 17.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna treat you how he treat you.
Right.
No way, no how.
Right.
There's no way.
Ain't no way in hell.
But some women do it for the challenge. And what are men? Now men do it too.
Men do it too.
Men do it too. Exactly, men do it too. They see that that's what they're like, man, he ain't doing her right. He ain't hitting that right. Like, dude, how do you know?
Now you know what?
But like,
let me cross that up.
You know,
Let me cross that up with on the spiritual side, especially in pastors and ministers, right? That's out there.
Yes.
And then you may go to a church or a service and you see somebody preaching or what have you, and you inspired. And you are so inspired that you want to be like them, right? And you try to mimic them. But the thing is, you haven't been through what they've been through to the way they've received their anointing, you will not receive that anointing. Oh my God. The way they receive their anointing, you will not receive their anointing in that fashion to that point. Okay? So you got a lot of people that's wannabes, right? But they haven't been through nothing. And the time they go through something, they shut down. But this person this person's preacher that's been through something, he know how to look back and learn from his lessons and make wiser decisions.
very good.
Amen.
Live in the revelation they received for themselves.
Oh, okay, that's good. I like that.
Why do you use such big words?
Let me see if there's any questions
She
on
said
that.
because I'm smart.
Okay. So,
What the hell kind of answer was that?
okay. So this is Taylor Bergen.
What'd they say?
Taylor,
I think they bad about
no, they said, Joe, what are we talking about here?
No,
With an
you
LOL.
Yeah, answer.
No, you answer. What are y'all?
About?
Okay.
We started talking about how not to get played.
How not to get played
And
with
now
your
we
baby.
just talking about relationships in general.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Marriage, dating, all that.
right.
Yeah.
So we got different branches from the tree, and we trying to, of course, we can't cover every situation, but or
Like that.
circumstances, but we're kind of covering some of them.
Because you can get played when you're married.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got something. You're right.
I mean,
Divorce rate's up 35% in the United States.
people
Right.
lie about
35.
people lie about who they are, and you marry them, and you find out that they have warrants, they have bad credit,
Mhm.
they have more kids than what they said they have, they have
I mean,
black
unfortunately,
child
Or they
support.
married and talking to you, or they, like,
Nobody said anything on yours.
because they're probably scared.
They're like, we're gonna get called
Okay.
out.
All right. So
I'd like to
bring
know
them
some of
on the camera.
What?
So that's Janet. Said bring them on the camera. So Janet, that's somebody I know. Janet, that's what we're having a round table, a conversation about, and just try to answer some of them or talk about some of our experiences about how people get played in marriages and relationships. So that's basically what we're having here. And we're at XM Chicks. We on their podcast, and they allow me and Teddy to be a part of their show. Teddy is a comedian, and Tyra. Both of them are comedians, and so that brought this relationship together. So that's what's happening right now. What is that? I think Dude in the Bow is on point.
Wait, read the rest out loud.
Okay, I think Dude in the Bow is on point. Depends on who made you come for that first time. Okay, so it depends on who made you come for the first time. That is Jackson Hickman. Okay.
Yes, Peter.
And Teddy 50 Shades is a joke.
Goodness, Lord.
So they said 50 Shades is a joke.
Okay,
That's cool.
And another 50
Oh,
Shades is a joke.
okay, cool. Whoa. Okay.
Tina Hickman Jackson is her friend. She is the owner of Girl Next Door. And she has her own sex toy, exotic, adult entertainment line.
What?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Willie,
Yeah.
what the hell is that?
The lady that television there. Tina.
You're talking about what she did.
Yes. That's what she does. And
She does what?
She owns adult entertainment, like sex toys, corsets.
Like spinning from the ceiling shit, or what are we talking?
Yes,
How far does it go?
bondage, everything. Anything that you into, she sells it.
And
I'm not into shit. I'm just saying, like,
no, bro, no, but she got a good point.
I mean, it is a good point.
Wait now.
I mean, I'll get that. Don't
If
get
you
it
ain't into shit, your ass something.
I'm just
You
saying.
been to
Oh,
the
Joe.
I'm
I don't want to say my girl. I don't want to say this shit on what's the name? But
Hey.
I'll get down.
You invited me, so it's your turn.
I mean, you ain't want to
I said I just said someone sit on my face, not someone now, my wife. I'm just saying.
Whoa, is on the first tense way.
I don't know who's watching that. My boss could be watching that right now.
But I said it for you. Hey, your boss, he wouldn't be having somebody sit on his way.
Oh my God.
Unemployment will see you tomorrow.
I'm telling you, that Saturday night, woo, I had me a good time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, I get back on stage and thought it's the other thing.
Teddy really, I gotta give you props. And I really like, your angle of comedy and how your story is there, but your punchlines and the stories is nuts. I gotta give you that, bro.
Teddy is it's like a up and coming Richard Pryor. He has to tell a story. That's what Richard Pryor favorite. Because he tell you a story and then he knock you down.
Yeah. Because when that dude was talking at my show the other day, I went in on him. He said, yeah. I said, what the fuck are you trying to say? You sound like you got a cigarette holder up to your throat. I said, hold on, say something real quick. Like, he was mad. He was like, but I smoke it. I was weak. I was dying when he did that.
And then I said, let me get a slice.
Yeah, I was weak when that dude. When that dude did that, I was dying.
Sarah, did you get a slice yet?
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, for you guys who don't know,
Y'all excuse us for a second.
Yeah.
Short arms. Hold up. Don't tell me that alligator in the commercial. Look, I'm gonna pay the check. Look. Give me look. I'm gonna pay the bill. I'm gonna pay the bill.
She said I got short arms. She got a stuff.
I'm gonna pay the bill. That's funny.
Look. She said I got short arms. Look like Hungry Hippo and shit.
So
remember that game, Hungry Hippo?
let me see if anybody over here got anything else.
No, someone can show that.
Okay, so Gerard, he laughing. Bring him on the camera. That's Christine. So
Christine's on there?
it looked like Christina's on there.
Oh God.
Somebody else just said something. Hold on.
Who's that?
Bring them on camera.
Hmm?
Okay.
What do they got?
So hold on, let me ask. Hey, what y'all mean by bring them on the camera? I'm just trying to understand that part. We all right here in front of the camera.
This is it.
Okay.
This is the camera.
Yeah, we just sitting here talking from experiences. And
The
you
lady
know,
with the sex toy said she's 65. I remember. She was the one I told you about.
oh,
65, and you're getting down with that. Go ahead.
She is 52.
She said 65.
No,
Look, I'm a female with the 65-year-old husband that rocks it out. Okay.
okay.
All right. Good for you. Continue to do that. And her husband's 65, and she's how old?
52.
Oh yeah, she's putting that thing on.
Because you know we are prime in our 40s.
What, women are?
Yes. The shop with that girl. I don't get it. Oh, I said.
Prime in their 40s. What about 20s and 30s? What happened?
I mean, women just don't have sexual dead. That's beyond the jobs.
We hit ours since when we were born till we die. That's when ours start and finish.
I agree that women are, I will, and any man that's going to snap on me, I don't care. I do agree that women do mature faster than me.
Oh yeah, they're 5 years ahead of us. I mean,
I'm way more hurry now. Yeah, I'm going to put my foot. Now I'm telling you.
Oh, you about to tell them?
I said mature. You call it two different. Look, they're gonna fire and they're gonna water. They ain't even the same. Look. Yeah, but what else? You know,
he started right away.
So you know that's how I see it, you know.
We are over 2 years.
I just want to know why women get so
crazy. But it's cool though when the man and the woman are, even though the woman is more mature or maturing faster than the man, but when a man and a woman do come together and mature together, that's a game changer.
Yeah, when you get a power couple, but that's the key though, Joe. You gotta have somebody that's equally yoked like you. You gotta have somebody with just as much ambition, just as much drive, just wants what you want. Because if none of that shit matches up,
right?
Guess what you have at the end of the
My
day.
generation of men, because they seem to have this.
I am your generation. Women, how are you?
No, you're not my generation.
Well, so what the? Hold on. So what are we talking about here?
You're Gen X. I'm a millennial.
For
some reason, a lot of men in my generation have decided they're just going to sit out their studies. They're like, we don't need a career. We'll live with our mom until we're 35. And then you're like, I would like you, but you live with your mom.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's reverse that shit. So say you had a guy who just got out of college, and he just got a job. He went to school to be a lawyer. He just got a job. He lives with his mom, and he makes $330,000. Hold on.
That's not the man I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guy that's like, I would like to work 5 hours a week.
Yeah, the lazy ass. I get it. But
eating burgers, and then I would like you to pay for everything because I don't want to eat from the place that I work at.
Oh, the bum.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't say bum, but that's his laziness.
But their mom would pay for their dinner.
See, they would never learn. A man. Now, my mother.
Okay, that's legit.
My mother would. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My mom was stepping in my early years and helped me in some dire situations. My mother was not always the crutch, in my life. I had to learn some things. She's like, you doing this on your own, But this right here with Teddy talking about, with somebody just always, the mother is always doing this, then how can he learn to rely on his wife? Or you understand what I'm saying? Or stuff. That's good.
How can you make it through a bump in the road in your marriage if you've never had to figure out what you're made of?
Oh wow!
You gotta put it in first and hit the gas and see what you're made of.
But that's what I'm saying, is if they never had to rely on themselves to actually make it through something, they've always relied on mom. What do you do when that's suddenly in your marriage or when you're raising kids?
Figure it out.
And then you're like trying to actually put together a career and not just a job.
Right. Can you elaborate, if you don't mind, because some people might not accord about Generation X and Millennial. Can you just touch base on that so some people can kind of understand what that means?
You're probably well versed.
Because that's why our name is X of Chips. I'm Generation X. She said she's Generation M.
Okay, cool.
Oh, now I get it.
That's good. But I'm saying,
because we have different views on relationships, families, responsibilities, things that we were taught to learn in our teens, in our 20s. Your generation, they're supposed to learn at 30 or 40. And no. Because like when I was 17, I had 2 jobs.
A job, I know. College, a job, like what?
And my mother's house, she said, everybody has a job. You can't live in my house and don't do shit. You don't eat stinking boo-boo in my house. Get your ass out, get a job. Now you have parents that collaring kids and pay for the car and pay for everything, and they don't know how to go out and get their up. They don't know what they made of because their mama won't gonna pop the tea out there
Right.
to let them find out what they need. And my generation,
She said mama won't pop the titty out of her mouth.
I'm just saying, if you got a 22, 25-year-old son and he constantly runs to you for everything, how is he gonna be the head of his household?
Tough love.
How is he gonna ever learn how to lead his mama and his family if you always there doing everything for him?
Right.
Now your son will teach you to be a man.
Right.
And stand on his own.
But that's what I'm saying. So there are pieces, like, we have more options than any generation has ever
You
had.
knew,
So I will
but
say
y'all
that.
learn more.
But the problem is this, we're also expected to have a better car and a house, and we're expected to have,
No,
you know,
Expected by who?
no. Nobody expects your 20-year-old to have a house and a car. That's what y'all do, because y'all crazy as fuck.
Right. That's why I was saying.
From the girl who lives in town.
That's why I was saying earlier to break down. That's why I'm talking about the generation, the millennials and all, because it is a certain year gap, right? So do you know those year gaps? I've heard it before, but
I
so
think it's like 82.
the baby boomers are
Before us.
right. So they are more. They're
And then like 58, I think.
okay.
And then so like 59 to, what is it? What?
Baby boomers in your 60s.
60s?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So I know I'm not a millennial, right?
What am I?
I was born
When
in
were you born?
69.
78.
You
Okay.
are,
No.
Gen X.
Millennials
Okay,
started
we're Gen
in
X.
82.
Okay.
So I'm X.
4 years older
Yes.
than you.
Okay.
So you're on the downside of Generation X. So she's pretty dead in the middle of Gen X.
I'm more in the beginning.
Yes.
Why am I on the downside though? They're up in the front. What the fuck happened? To
The
me?
other half right there, your mama leg.
He just got me.
Look, Teddy left the window open. I had to go up in there, y'all.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, I'm gonna play that tomorrow and go for it worked for everybody. Yeah, you know what happened though when some lady was like, I was in a show and you know how like the stage is like higher than where the audience is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's like looking up at me. She's like just yelling all this shit. Finally, I was like, who brought this bee to my show? And why won't she shut the F up? Like, I was getting mad at that point. You know what I mean?
I know.
So, I was like, lady, if you could do me just a quick favor and shut the hell up, so I just try to do this show and get this money and go home, like, I'm gonna be cool. And she was like, the stuff you're saying about people is rude. I was like, it's a comedy show. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Like, I got your money, my mortgage, you just paid it. So thank you.
You just paid my car.
Thank you. You paid my car payment. Appreciate it. You know. And then she said, my other half's at the bathroom and wait till he gets back. I was like, what the hell is he gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, well, he's my better half, and you're gonna see. I said, this better half of you ran down your mama leg. That's what happened.
I stole it from Teddy.
Yeah, don't come after me.
He left the door open. I had to go.
He got me, didn't he? Did you see our Facebook?
Look.
That was a good
Lord.
one.
I think
Your generation.
Then said that we raised girls to cater to boys.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she told her son that he needs to know how to cook because the females that are his age can't cook.
that is true.
Yeah.
My generation of females are like, I'm not even looking at the kitchen. You can't make me go in there.
No, see,
Right.
Pay me enough.
I was raised to cook and clean. My mother
Well,
was
so
a
hot,
housewife.
but
And so I was raised to cook and clean. And I went to housewife for many years.
And your house is
And
clean.
my husband, we were very traditional, well, he pays the bills. Money I make is I pay for little stuff, travel, fun, savings.
Food and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right, but when we're looking at the difference between the generations of, so you're gonna have more traditional values that would be similar to baby boomers, right?
Right.
So there wasn't as much of a delineation,
Right.
more part of the generation. I heard they were pretty much solidified as themselves, right? It's really like MTV and, you know,
Okay.
more
TV.
more, happy people doing like relaxing
Right.
stuff. They kind of taken some of the pressure off.
Okay.
Perfect, or to keep things
So
hidden.
people want to say, I want to do more for my children, so they don't have to do what I've been through.
Yes, yes.
You should always want to do more for your kids. You should always want to do for your
Yeah, but
kids.
what we're talking about is a certain degree. What we're talking about.
Right.
I mean, I'm saying, like, you're not gonna let your own child fail. Like my daughter, I got 2 girls, so it'd be hard for me to be like, but girls are different, I guess, when they come back and live with you. Like, girls are different, like if they live with their mom. I mean, it seems so in your generation.
Oh my God, I would kill my mother. Like, we did not. We could not live in the same house. No. After 18, I had not.
Just said so.
You know, me and Sean, we both grew up in Detroit, and we were both poor. And so we said that we wanted to make sure our kids had more opportunities and more things than we have.
Right.
And they have. But the thing of it is that when you raise kids that have on some more, then they start becoming entitled. Because I had to kick my oldest child out because of her mom and feeling entitled. And let her know, you don't have to be here.
Right. Like
After 18, I don't have to clothe you and feed you. And
by law, you really don't.
And if you're going to talk shit, the door ain't there.
If you're gonna talk shit,
Right.
I mean, pretty much
And
so.
so,
They gotta learn.
no, to me, seems that just girl should do. I put her ass out, and she had some tough love. She had to learn when to start not to have mama and daddy kicking out that money.
Right.
Right.
And then when she finally did come back, she was way more humble. Way more
It humbles you because it knocks you down a few pegs
Oh,
from
yeah.
where you're at.
So,
You know what I
yes, you
mean?
do have to be tougher on your daughters, too.
So that's where we at. How can someone learn, like what Teddy is saying, about always going to be there for his daughter, right? His kids, both his kids. All right. But at a certain point, Teddy, what we're trying to say is,
You gotta cut it off.
at a certain point, if like a car going down the road and run over a pothole, bust a tire, right? They go get that tire fixed. They paid $100, $200 for the tire. They come back around. They do the same thing again, right? Okay, you know it was in there. You weren't paying attention, okay? But when they come around doing the 3rd time, somewhere the parent has to be like, okay, you're not learning because I'm always doing for you, right? So what point do you gotta be? It's called tough love.
Oh yeah.
Right. And when you in that place, then your children will begin to, okay, dad ain't gonna jump for this one. I already know dad ain't gonna jump. Or mom ain't gonna jump for this one.
Yeah.
So somewhere, but the millennials, I understand I got is the microwave generation. Those are the one that want it instant.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right. So, you got.
I also believe we're more hopeful. We're more bigger picture based because we've been raised with knowing what's going on around the world.
Right. Technology is way different from back.
Right.
And I remember when at 12 o'clock, the TV turns into ash looking. They do the flag at 12 o'clock. But now you got over 1,000 some channels that run 24/7. That's what I remember in my early days. I remember when Atari first came out. I mean,
Atari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Nintendo. So.
No, Coleco banned it at all.
Yeah, so you're right. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, I agree with you. But the different levels, the different levels of technology for each of us are different. So yes, it's more information for the millennials. They experienced it more than what we did when we were young.
And I think that's why I'm supposed to get everything quick. It's because you live in a world where you can get certain things quicker. I see me and Joe, we from a generation, we was taught. And you have to remember, my parents coming out of the civil rights movement. They constantly teaching us, ain't nobody gonna give you shit. You got to get out there and work hard for everything that you want. And don't think, just give it to me.
But I don't think that's true. I don't think I've ever looked at anything like just give it to me.
Not
okay, you have very select few.
That's our
I've
generation.
never looked at anything like somebody owes me
Yes, you
this,
know
that, or the other thing.
that's the whole generation does.
I don't think that it necessarily does. I think that there were things we were promised. Like, I remember being in school and being told, if you get a college education, you will have a good job.
They lied to me.
That you will
Right.
We were making decisions based off of bad information that was no longer there. So by the time we got to 18, we're like, we have to go to college. We have to take on that debt, right? So we've been indoctrinated and taking on massive amounts of debt. We'll be able to get out. We'll have good jobs. You have to remember. So I graduated in 04.
I graduated college in 91.
You know what I'm saying? She said 04. I think Deanna was, how old was Deanna? I'm like, my kid, how old are you? About 19?
19 plus some.
Damn it, man.
Oh, okay. So 04 I graduated.
That's
and
true.
we hit the recession.
True.
Right?
Mm.
So we're coming into, it's more like the people that were starting families in the early 70s.
Right.
Whereas like when I started driving, gas prices were 99 cents a gallon. You know, it was cheap. It was fairly easy to
That's
live.
pretty asking how much.
I remember it was 68 cents.
No, come on now.
Let her get it. Let her get it. Let her get it.
But to be fair, I'm like, okay, so 99 cents a gallon. The economy was good. So we go into college, and there's all these promises, and then like everything's good, everything's gonna be fine, and all these jobs, and then all of a sudden,
Boom.
at the time where we're graduating, they're like,
Yeah, that's what.
you're not gonna work. You're not even gonna be able to get a job flipping burgers. Good luck.
Right.
Live with your mama.
I agree with you.
I gotta go smoke. That sounds like all the rules that the current president's putting in place right now. All these promises and shit.
Look, don't spend that about 45 up in here.
And now, because he was going
I promise that everything's gonna be substantially great for the U.S. Fuck you. There you go.
oh, man, that's a different
My bad, Joe. My bad. I can't. I'm not gonna say the F-bomb though. I'll be back. My bad.
Okay.
Lies he tells.
He lies, he tells.
we gotta do politics on the show.
Right,
That's the one thing we stay on.
Yeah.
Because you could get too heated.
Yeah, I agree with you because on our show we don't get political either. You know what I'm saying? We try to.
And Zona has a lot of friends that let's play.
Hey, no, I'm not.
I don't have none that like that. We don't.
I feel you.
It's like we're trying to foster mutual respect. We started this because we really wanted to actually talk about the things that are going on with the generation.
Right.
And how do we do life together? How do we create a better world? Because that's our job right now.
Right.
So whether it's Gen X, whether it's baby boomers, whether it's millennials, you know, millennials are now 35% of the workforce. So we're at a point where we're like, listen, this is it. This is what you have for the workforce.
Right.
So you're either working with us or you're working against us.
Right.
So how do we work together?
Generation is always blame the previous generation or the next generation. Like we always say, well, our parents, what happened to the family structure? After the civil rights movement, the black family broke down and became more single moms in the black community. And so we blame them.
Right.
And then they say our generation created rap music, we crazy.
Right.
And then her generation said, well, y'all racist, that's how we crazy.
Right. Okay.
And so, you know,
Yeah.
I millennials that are going on Gen X is horrible and that's why our life sucks. Like I think we're just trying to figure out how the heck do we make it?
Well, can
Like,
I
honestly,
share this?
How do we make it?
Can I share this? This is something I'm experiencing in my home.
what you say?
I feel like every time I come to your door, I'm walking into Target. What's that bell beats?
Okay, this is what I'm experiencing in my home, and I'd like to share this with you guys. Okay, I have the blessing of my mother and my mother-in-law. right? They are like, when they come together, they act like two kids, right? I mean, they really. I thank God for my in-laws because I really enjoy the relationship that my in-laws have with my family. I've been in a situation where it's oil and water, okay? But I'm saying all that to say this: my mother-in-law and my mother both are very good in making a meal out of nothing.
You talking about Veronica?
No, I'm talking about my mother and my mother. My mother is 66, I think. My mother-in-law is like 62, 63. But
I know Veronica's cool.
But what I'm saying is this: you want what I'm trying to share with you. So what is going on? My wife. Okay, my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, took time out. Even though all these years are going by like this, she took time out to teach my wife to cook. So where I'm at now, seeing my daughter is, me and my wife, our daughter is, her name Janaya. Janaya is 8 years old.
She's my buddy.
And my wife and my mother-in-law, and when she stayed with my mother, they teaching, they passing it down. That's what I'm trying to go at. They're passing it down. My daughter now is in the pastry and the cakes and the cupcakes and all. And it's beautiful seeing that, because as she get older, she gonna step into the more, okay, maybe breakfast, and then a step up into cooking dinners. But I like these generations. It's not a lot of them. Right. It's not a lot of them taking time out to teach. Yep. That's where I think is going. It's a blessing that I'm seeing it in my house. I'm not.
Like the blessings of the fundamentals.
It is. Like, there you go, Teddy. There you go.
Fundamentals: ironing,
right,
laundry,
right,
cooking,
right.
So I can do all this. I don't need a woman for that. I can do all that. Like,
but it was passed down to you.
Actually, my grandmother and my mom.
But what happens in a place where a person haven't been taught that?
Oh, it's rough.
So that's where we at. The percentage for those people are way higher than the percentage of the people in my wife's situation.
In general, though, my generation has raised themselves watching TV.
Right.
So we didn't have mom at home. Now, your girls were different. You were able to be home, and you and your husband chose that together. That was an empowered decision.
What I'm saying is that when I was coming up, it was the beginning of going to become the latchkey kids. Because more women were starting to go in to work instead of being at home. Now, because we're a military family and moving around a lot, me and Sean decided that it would be better if I stay home. Right. Just so girls can have stability.
Right.
And I didn't mind that. And I knew that I could work to work later. And that's what I did. But that's my choice.
Right. But that's still one of those things where in my generation, we're still looking at things like, if we choose to settle down and become a family and we don't already have a career established, then are we going to lose everything?
No.
Because there are a lot of companies that won't hire you back, or they won't hire you as women. Did you know that in my generation, it is not illegal for them to test and do a pregnancy test when you have to pee in a cup to get a job?
Get out.
I'm so serious.
Why? They can check if you're pregnant?
Yeah.
If you're pregnant, it's embarrassing.
And then they'll say, they no longer have a position open, and so saying, well, you're pregnant, we're not going to pay for your medical.
All right, so this.
Wow, we'd have a discussion about that.
Let me bring you back to the original topic, because we're going to be here all night.
But we all around it, though.
Yeah,
we all around it.
So, get back to what Joe said. So, because generations before are not teaching the next generations how to cook and clean, and not even how to date or how to have successful relationships.
Come on now.
That's why you have so many people nowadays not willing to fight for their marriages, not willing to learn how to coexist with each other. It's just, I don't like you, you did something I don't like, it's over.
That shit, when they're doing that, they could be losing the soulmate that they, honestly, if one thing, with your generation, if one thing goes wrong in a relationship, everybody scatters like roaches. Seriously.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a story.
You guys are like, all right, I'm out, I'm done. Like, that's, you don't know how to fight through shit.
My parents were married
Not
for
you personally.
40 years until I was day my mother died. My father took care of my mother, brushed her hair, washed her, fed her, took her to the doctor, he did everything he could for 11 years. And you would never look at him and say he didn't love her. And he did.
Come on.
But he cheated in the marriage 3 times. And I know one time.
Just before her health declined?
Yes. And, you know, my mother's generation, you just don't get a divorce.
Divorce shouldn't even come out of your mouth back in your time.
So what she did was she put him out, and he went to marriage counsel with the pastor, and then he came back in. But like I said, people today, I'm not saying if you stay with someone treat you bad, but what I'm saying is, based on the circumstances of that infidelity, maybe you should consider reconciliation.
Right, it may be some hope.
It may not be just, oh, I need to get rid of him or her, because the circumstances, you may can work through it.
No, I see both sides of that. Even people in my generation where people said, listen, I'm still willing to work it out. I'm still willing to keep the family unit, that sort of thing. And I've seen the ones that are like, you know, you didn't take the trash out when I told you to, so I got to bounce. Like,
now, somebody like that, they already got something going on. They just looking for something, you know.
Look, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. My whole thing is that when you have expectations for a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a spouse, you need to make your expectations realistic.
yes.
Girl, you preaching.
Okay?
She said you need to make your expectations realistic.
That's.
And also, you need to have expectations that you can meet. Don't ask your spouse to do something that you can't do, because that's not fair. That's not fair. To ask for fidelity, for trust and loyalty, that is reasonable.
That's fair.
That is reasonable. But then don't ask for it, and then you don't reciprocate, because that's bullshit.
Right. Okay.
Man, that was pretty, I like that. She's right.
Yeah, she was on point on that.
She's right. Don't ask for it if you can't reciprocate.
That's what I do.
Let me have your opinion on this. Now, back in your day, you didn't go live with somebody, because this goes for day. Hold on. If you're 4 months into a relationship, motherfuckers are like, you know what? Pack your shit, move in, I'm with it. Well, wait, you don't even know her middle name, though. And you just signed a lease with her. That's why, and then you're going to get married. That's why y'all move too quick, fast. Generation.
Not you.
I'm serious about it. You're the Generation X right now. Millennial.
I'm down to me.
No, now see, my generation, my mom taught me, ain't no shacking up. What about the cow when you get them up for food? My mom said, if you out here cooking and cleaning, washing his clothes, he got pussy on tap, mama, he married you. So my mom taught me, I don't know, ain't no living together. Me and Sean, we never lived together. I wanted to live around with my parents to get married and then live with Sean.
Yeah.
When me and Sean lived together, we were married.
Yeah. Back then, grandma house, like, if you wanted to stay in that grandma, like, y'all ain't married? Hell no. Get up out of here. Yeah.
Nobody goes sleep in the same bed.
Yeah. Y'all sleep. Wake up. Get up. What are y'all getting up out of here?
You down in the basement, you up here.
Ain't no shacking.
Right.
So, I told my girls the same thing. No shacking. In my own store, she does her own thing. So, that's her.
And sometimes, these kids, after the fact, and they done what they done, some kids who are thinking correctly will go, you know what? I should have listened. Come on now. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause I remember, you know, back in the day, my mom was like, Joe, don't marry that girl. Now, not my marriage. I'm talking about my. Well, I'm been married a couple times. I'm going back to the very first one. You know, you married your high schooler. You know, the people that when they met someone.
When you think you know what life is.
You jump to do it together, what have you. But it was signs prior. Now, look, y'all, I'm going to get serious with y'all. Look, I'm going to get serious with y'all. All right, now, mind you, I'm 19, 20, 21, right? I got married at 21. She was 20, right? But I met her before she became legal at 18, and they were all waiting on 18.
Did you wait, y'all?
Look, that's what you call an experiment with yourself.
Okay.
All right, so look, so I waited till she was legal. I didn't lie. But my mother, I do remember y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I remember this, right? I gotta tell y'all about this situation. Y'all may agree. I want to hear comments. I want to see comments on this. So Christmas, right? I ain't had no money, I ain't had no job, nothing. But I said, Mom, I'm gonna get my girlfriend son. That girl, she don't like me. But my mama did it anyway because I asked, right? Okay.
I got it.
All right. So we went. My mom had credit at this store called Firestone, right? So she had credit. My mom had credit, right? So back then they had bicycles, TVs, washing dryers, they had jewelry. So I saw this nice watch. I said, Mama, let me get that right. It was like something like 5 payments the watch paid for. It was small. It was small payments I could deal with, right? So my mom went on and got it. And so this is Christmas. Y'all ready?
All right.
She come in with her friend. Her and a friend came over to my house. My mama did Christmas tree up, everything good. My mama is waiting to see how her reaction gonna be. It was a really nice watch that me and my mother thought. All right, so watch this. So she, she came in. She came in, laid out like 2 pair of jeans and 2 shirts. It was nice. I think she even might have had a pair of shoes. My mom might have got me a pair of shoes. It was something like that, but she gave me a couple of outfits. So I'm thinking I'm doing something, yo. So I pulled out this box, it was wrapped up good, for a watch, the size of a watch. So she's smiling and whatnot. And when she opened up and saw the watch, she threw that joint across the room.
No,
my mama said, "You better not marry that bitch." Look. But
she threw it across the room. She threw
the joint across the room. I was with her some years prior, so it was something like 9 years, total, yeah. So, but this go back to what we were talking about. Now, y'all making me go there. I'm gonna go there since we here.
You're already there.
We here, y'all. So we as men, if we see or with someone that look like, she come out of a magazine, I'm talking about the Coca bottle style, the light skin. Come on now, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Right? Right. You got all this, right? In my mind, I'm looking at how I be beating it up. So my nose wide open, right? Y'all look. Y'all, look, I can smell the car. You know what I'm saying? My nose wide open. So the thing is, right? Even though I saw signs, stop signs, but I mean, meaning these different. I'll just give you an example.
I said that at the beginning.
Right.
I said you played yourself.
But see, I played myself because I was caught up because I was getting the booty, first time getting the booty, Other than experimenting.
You went from experimenting to real shit.
Right. So where I'm at, I had to learn the hard way.
His first experiment was 45.
So but the point is, I learned the hard way versus my life could have been altered if I would have listened to my mom.
Absolutely.
You know, I may be further in my life now than. Huh? Yeah. I got 2 boys.
Fucked up the church.
Yeah.
Church.
Look.
I'm gonna tell you my church story. Go ahead though.
No, but real talk, you know, I think back, but I don't. If I look at what I have now, I don't wish that it wouldn't happen because these stages in my life had me where I'm at now.
Did you ever think about that God had that plan for you though?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, everything has been predestined. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Yeah, and I have Janiyah is a beautiful young lady. She's 8 years old.
She's grown.
She's a beautiful young lady. But the thing is, if my life was altered, then I wouldn't have been at point A and B to create C.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out.
I like that.
You know, did anybody say anything though while I was saying all that crazy?
Oh, I'm sure when you go home and check the car, you ain't got no time.
How many times you been there, Joe?
How many times
have you been there?
Boy, this is like ABC questions.
I want to hear you clear.
Many times.
Okay, all right. So I'm on my 3rd marriage. Okay, I'm 48. I got some years under my belt. I'm not 18. So, okay, but all right. Okay.
Now, first time you can blame the first one. The second time, man, gets wolf though. When you fuck this up, it's you. No. See, but now, guess what? If you I take my lessons that I learned and apply them to my future. That's where I'm at. Because to go back to that road, that pothole in the road, I know where the pothole is now. I'm not busting any tires now. I done got the truck in the game. But I'm very happily married to my wife, you know, so He said that like 3
I had to put it. I gotta put it out there. A little battery. Put it in low battery mode. Okay.
See, I would say that if I had gotten married that young, I would have had the same issue. But I've always had the same snag where it's like, I don't want to be stationary to one location. I want to be able to move around. I really want to travel. Like
that's because you ain't. But if you found a guy that wanted to travel with you, then
oh no, I'd be good.
See what I'm saying?
See, that's where the soul makes.
I'm
I'm 17. I got married when he was 22. And we together ever since.
Right.
And I know that we rare, because then I said, oh, no, I'm so special. And I know it's rare. But it's been hard. We've had our troubles.
Right. But it's good that y'all in a place where y'all willing to learn together, even in the rough time. Yeah, the good times are smooth, don't get me wrong. But when you have 2 people that like, regardless of what's going on, we're gonna get through this. Right?
That's the kind of woman you want.
I'm saying this. Honestly, we never wanted to get divorced at the same time.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that.
When he wanted to get divorced, I wasn't ready to do it. And when I was ready, he wasn't ready to do it.
Right.
And so we just said, look, I ain't going nowhere. Figure this shit out.
Right.
You ain't going nowhere, I'm not going nowhere. Let's roll.
Right, I said that to that officer's heart. And I was telling someone, I said, I'm used to being treated a certain way. I'm believing some teenager, I don't know any other way. So if he was to die or if we got divorced, I probably wouldn't want to get married again just because I'm used to being treated.
You experience those standards. Yeah. You know, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
See, one thing I regret then, I was married once. You know that. I mean, but
I didn't know that until I'm not.
yeah, I was married once. I mean, I was married for 8 years, but I got cheated on. I'll go back.
How many times you cheated?
Once. You have one time for me
That
I know of. Once, but one time. I'm not gonna get one time. See, in Italian family, I don't know. The cultures are the same. Like I was raised that way. You don't cheat. Whatever it is, get rid of them first. If that's the case, break it off. Figure out a way. Separate whatever. Don't cheat. And then you cheat, and then you got one time to do that with me. I don't go back. I don't give you second. I'm worth more than that.
When you cheat, you change the dynamic of the relationship. You really do. Because all relationships, even friendships, are built on trust. And now I can't trust you.
You know what? Can I speak on something spiritual on that?
It takes a long time to rebuild that kind of trust.
Can I speak on something spiritual on that, if you don't mind? If y'all, I'm ready to go, this is about to go for time. This about to all right, so look, check this out. All right, they close after this or what have you, but I got to throw this in there. Okay, watch this. When you have intimacy with someone and they had intimacy, you've been having intimacy through your life and where you've been, they have too. When y'all two come together, believe it or not, you have intimacy with all what they had and vice versa. Okay? A lot of people don't know that.
That's where downtown needs to come into play. They need to know the health place. Know that shit.
You know, but really, entangling spirits is a whole nother. That's another show, y'all.
Yeah. That's another show.
That's a whole nother show. And when and only reason I spoke on it because I heard it. Cause one thing when you share the word or when you talk about something natural. Anything in the Bible, and I ain't trying to get spiritual there, but I'm just saying anything that's in the Bible, if it's given an understanding naturally, it's also understanding spiritually. And a lot of people don't try to make the effort to smash them together to get what is really intended. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I feel like if you are a hypersexual person and you can't control yourself, you should get rid of it.
No, if you can't control yourself, you're like, I gotta have it.
Because cheating is a personal choice. It don't matter what your spouse did. At the end of the day, you have a choice whether you want to force out your marriage or not.
I'm so glad you said that.
Me personally, I'm rather end to the cheat because I can't never lie. That's just me. But if you live in a lie, and remember, the first person you lied to is yourself. Yeah. And I don't know how you live like that.
I don't know how people do it. Like, just, man, life's too short to be cheating and doing all that stuff. Like, but now, you know, the younger generation's like, the more women I have under me, the more women you have under me increases your odds for a lot of stuff.
But that's what we were taught, though, when we was younger. When we was younger, man, no lie, man. Not meaning my father per se, but I'm just saying, men in those days back then, it was a notch in their belt. It was something to make their chest stand out, or how many women they was with. So if that's being passed down to us, that type of thing, you understand what I'm saying?
Worked out well for Easy, didn't it?
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Understand what I'm saying, though. I mean, it's really deep when the knowledge is not passed down.
And then you have moms, men and women that have moms as children, that were mamas and baby daddies. And I have clients that come to me crying about that. And I said, you said she crazy. But she was crazy because you find yourself because you got blinded by your lust. You was looking at her in the flesh instead of looking at her in the spirit.
Yeah, and that's another thing guys get twisted on. Let me speak on that real quick, then I'll close out. I think that, you know, I mean, of course you, as a
She just
called me a heifer.
Can we get a plug before we close out?
I can't wait to go. I can't wait to come on my show.
Can we get a plug before you close out?
Yeah, I think that men. Oh, I'm tearing your ass up in the corner. I can't swear though. I think that a lot of guys. You gonna shut the hell up on the show? What's going on? You just called me a heifer in your house on the show. Like, I ain't never been called a heifer on a show, John.
Yeah, I ain't never did you like that.
No.
All right,
Said I call everybody a heifer.
All right, what you got, Teddy?
I know, right? I know, I'm special. You bet you that. I know that 45, though. I know that 45, though.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so I think that a guy should look more. Don't get me wrong. Meeting an attractive woman is something every guy wants. Like, I won't take nothing less than it. No. But at the same time, I would rather take a little bit less attractive and have a good head on her shoulders than be like, I'm blessed. My girl's attractive and she's smart. But I mean, I'm saying if that wasn't the case, if I'm out there searching,
she's talking about realistic standards.
yeah, I would want somebody that has. I mean, my standards are gonna. I want a quality chick. If I'm a quality dude, and I'm not bragging, but my mother taught me right. I open doors. I do what I'm supposed to do. I know how to lead a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't find that in a woman, that's rough. If you can't find that same
something that compliment you and you compliment her.
Yeah, it's tough. How can you raise a home? And that's what a lot of homes. Number 1% of failed marriages, lack of communication. Scared to say something to your wife or your husband.
That's number 2. Number 1 is finances.
Money.
Oh, good call. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Like, mother, like, you ain't out working, you ain't doing shit. Well, why'd you marry him?
Right.
Why did you marry? He wasn't working when you met him.
I think it's because they like to be needed.
Needed?
I'm so serious.
You don't like to be broke. Like, I mean, real talk. Like,
what I'm saying is that women and men, they'll have some expectations and then they'll change them because somebody fucking good. And that's what I'm saying. I always tell people, maybe you should wait on sex a little bit to get to know who they are and check the receipts. Check the receipts.
She said check the receipts.
I need to know I'm regularly employed. I need to come up to your job and see what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's important to me. I'm not going to take care of no man.
Women want to feel stable.
Right.
Women want to feel. They don't really care.
Men do too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's more of a
I'm saying, when I'm more of my age, I'm used to Sean always paying the bills,
right,
and everything like that. I don't need a man that I need to take care of. I want to raise that way. I'm believing a man takes care of the home, and if I have to take care of the home, what I need you for?
Yeah, because you're already mom. Right. You don't need to be mom to the husband, right?
I have 2 kids already, they're grown. I don't need a third job.
That's what a lot of women are probably like, yes, preach. We're tired of taking care of this mother.
I don't need a man job. And the thing of it is that, you know, I don't know, maybe some men don't understand what a man is. Maybe they want to talk what a man is. And the Bible tells you that a man is supposed to work. So I don't understand how you think you're supposed to work. You're supposed to provide for your family.
It's a man's job to provide for his home. And now don't get this twisted. Yeah, it's because you're gonna get played in the end if you don't find those qualities in somebody. That's the real truth. And there are some homes like
if you ignore the signs, like he said, he ignored that this heifer was an ungrateful bitch.
I did.
But he still married her and Joe played himself.
I did. I played myself.
You can get played dating from dating to marriage, so that's a whole realm of. You could be with somebody 40 years and they play you.
But this show, I want to say this. This show is a blessing because it's people out there that don't know how to have nobody to have that conversation with, and y'all open the door to be a round table like this and have these type of conversations. So, okay, maybe they might not be getting it from somebody that's there next to them, but now, you know, thank God for technology that we have today. Absolutely. That you have the opportunity to pick up some nuggets, you know. So I want to throw that in there. Can I get a plug in while I'm talking?
Let them guys close off.
No, I ain't closing out. I'm gonna do the plug.
Oh yeah.
I can plug. Okay, here we go. Hey y'all, thank you so much. XM Chicks allowed us to be on this show. I'm so thankful. I enjoyed it. Look, me and Teddy, we have a show. We both work at Fayetteville Kia. We have a live reality show every morning at 9:30, and on Sundays at 2. We come in on our days off just to make sure the show gets it. Okay, make sure y'all got to get it. So it's called the Prescription Daily Dose Show. Okay. Also, we have the karaoke test drive. If you go on Facebook, you will see. You can type in karaoke test drive. You see a picture of me and Teddy.
Want me to talk the rules?
Huh?
They gotta,
Well, this month because so we'll move that on to the following.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Right. So, but just I want to say thank you so much. Okay, I'm very grateful. I pray that y'all continue to move y'all vision forward, and let this not be the last time we invite, and y'all welcome to come out to our show too.
Yeah, we'll have.
Cause we. Okay. Well, matter of fact, we'll put that plug in there for the prescription. We haven't had it. Yeah. We had a coworker, but we haven't had guests on the prescription. So when that comes, y'all actually be the first guest on the prescription.
Yeah, there's no twerking neither.
Yeah.
I know she might get up there and get
that's it. Thank you for letting me get the plug in. I appreciate that.
So guys, you can follow us on Facebook at XMChicks. You also were on Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you guys are following the pages. Make sure you're inviting people, like and sharing. We're live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we have amazing guests like you guys. We're so
Thank you.
We
had a good time. Yeah. Like.
Share. All right. So here we go.
No, just touch it.
I can't even.